Ladies and gentlemen, 1:36 on a Saturday afternoon. We're halfway through Inside Georgia Real Estate with Deborah Morton. Let's go to the phones. Let's go to Jay from Locust Grove. Hey, Jay, thanks for listening, my friend. Jay?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Good.
What's your question, Jay?
Okay, I had a home that I financed years ago, and I done it myself. I went down there and put the lien on it in my name, and you know, the people that I'd sold it to passed away. Okay, so I thought it'd probably be like a car or something. You know, a car, they pass away and you're the lien holder, it's no problem. But on this, I run into the problem I can't get it put in my name, and I really don't know what to do. I'm having to pay taxes on it, and I need to kind of do something with it. If you got any ideas what I can do or where I can turn?
Yes, I need to get you connected to an attorney right away. That family has an estate. If they passed away and the home is deeded to them, their estate has rights to it. And you're the mortgage holder, so you could, if you're not being paid or if there's an unpaid balance, you could foreclose on it. This is definitely a matter that requires legal help to make sure. There's a lot of interwoven challenges here. The taxes do need to be paid, or then the county is going to have a dog in the fight. So, send me a message on InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com. I will connect you with an attorney. What county are you in? Henry County. Okay, send me a message. I will connect you with somebody who can help straighten that out for you sooner rather than later. Thanks for calling and thanks for listening.
Okay, well, one more question. I'll let you go. If I go to the tax assessor's office, do you think there's any possibility they would lower the taxes since it's not being inhabited by anybody, or would that not have anything to do with it?
There is a certain timeline that you have to file your appeal, and I think it has passed. I don't know exactly what Henry County's is off the top of my head. You can appeal your taxes on your property, but it's strictly based on comparison analysis, and I'm not sure that you're going to be in a position to do that right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Yes, sir. Let's go to Anthony from Buckhead. Go ahead, Anthony. Hold on, Anthony. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Those are the numbers to call to ask all your real estate questions. Go ahead, Anthony.
Hey, thank you very much for taking my call. I have what I think is a simple question. I own a condo in Buckhead in 10 Terminus. And it was for sale for about 6 months. I took it off the market about 2 weeks ago, but it was for sale for 6 months, priced pretty aggressively. And I got little to no showings, and I didn't get any lowball offers. I think I got like 10 showings in 6 months. And the agency I used was a pretty reputable that really focuses on the condo market in Buckhead and Midtown. So my question to you is the condo market in Buckhead terrible, or is there something wrong with my building?
Oh, well, it could be both. The condo market, I'm sorry. It is part of the reason the condo market is so challenging in Buckhead specifically right now, and Midtown as well. The inner city is because of the insurance and HOA issues. We had escalating costs go up with insurance. And so there's a lot of fees that make, if somebody's using a mortgage and then they have their HOA fees and their insurance costs are higher. The secondary issue with condos is sometimes the buildings themselves are non-warrantable. And
what does that mean?
That means it is a very deep thing. How you get financing for a mortgage, some buildings you can't use a regular conventional or FHA loan. There are warrantable and unwarrantable. This goes deeper into the mortgage industry.
Gotcha.
And if your building has been deemed unwarrantable, we have to set you up with a financing package so anybody who wants to buy in your building can actually get financing for it, because there's not enough cash buyers out there for condos.
Sure.
So
I'm pretty sure it is warrantable because there's only 10% of the units are rentals. And I think that's a big. That's
It is different, though. The warrantable is different than rentable. There's a lot of layers in condos that, I mean, I'm sure if it was a reputable brokerage, they looked into all of this. So how we're combating that right now is we're working with lenders who are putting loan packages together to help in the buildings that have deemed to be non-warrantable. We're trying to connect the dots for people to make it easier, because we're not just selling the houses right now, we're also selling the financing packages, which is sad, but that's just because housing affordability is challenging. So we are looking outside of the normal box, getting creative with how do we actually help people sell their homes in difficult situations.
But if I heard Anthony, one of the things that he talked about was the lack of showings.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because people don't? Because it seems to me a lot of people live in Buckhead. So is that because people don't want to live in Buckhead?
No, I mean,
is it because they don't want to buy a condo?
Part of the problem is 2025 was the lowest number of real estate transactions in over 30 years.
Gotcha.
It was, you had the perfect storm of when you listed, it's a condo, like there's a lot of competition. I don't know how many others were available for sale at the same time as yours in the building. So what you
No other 2 bedrooms were for sale the entire time.
Yeah. So we have a lot of competition. We have pricing issues. We have high insurance rates. It was the perfect storm in 2025 for this to just be a mess. And
Understood.
everybody felt it, especially you. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Don't give up. Don't give up yet. Send me a message. I will try to connect you with, again, the lenders that I mentioned to the others. There are options that you can roll into your marketing package that will help. And with the changes, we have an not to get in the political side of things, but the current administration is proactively looking for ways to help make affordability more helpful. And they're working with Freddie and Fannie to all of the actions the current administration is taking now. They're very aggressively looking into other ways to help. So I expect to see in 2026 more opportunities to help us sell houses that we haven't seen in the last several years.
Anthony.
Awesome. I have one follow-up question, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How do I know if the building is unwarrantable?
That's what I was going to ask. I was getting ready to ask that.
I don't have them memorized off the top of my head, but send me a message. I know your building, but just send me a message online and I'll have it looked up for you, and I'll connect you with resources.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Anthony, you need to go to InsideGeorgiaRealEstate.com and you can send Deborah a message. I do want to ask a question. What about renting for Anthony? I know, you know.
So every building has caps. He said his was 10%. So and the reason for that is that's an HOA restriction.
Gotcha.
The rental
Correct.
caps keep them owner occupied, which makes for better neighbors,
Absolutely.
better buildings.
I totally agree. Thanks, Anthony, for listening. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys. Bye.
I might call Anthony. I should have gotten his number.
Yeah.
I wonder if he would rent to me. Let's go to Noel from Lithonia. Go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon. Shelley, I've been listening to you for many years.
Oh, thank you, Noel.
Good afternoon, Deborah.
Hi.
Yes, I have a question. I purchased a home in a condo about a year and a half ago from NACA. I don't know if you're familiar with that program. And I want to be able, I have 2 vacant rooms that I would like to be able to rent. And, I haven't really cleared it with the HOA or with the bank and everything. I want to know, are there repercussions if you're owner occupied? I'm paying a mortgage each month. And, I have a really good, they gave me a really good rate, and it's the mortgage is not that high, but I have to work every single day without fail to make the payments because of the HOA fees and the mortgage. And I want to be able to know, is it legal? Is it okay for me to rent the other 2 rooms without there being any severe?
Yeah, it's like having a roommate. Yeah, I mean, of course you should make sure your covenants and restrictions for your HOA will dictate what you can and can't do in your building. It's part of being in a condo association. Where sometimes you'll run into issues with condos is parking is the thing that jumps to mind initially. But no, your mortgage company wants to pay wants to receive your money. Nobody wants to foreclose on your house.
Yeah.
If you need a roommate, get yourself a roommate. As long as you don't look into that, you can pull leases if you're uncomfortable. If you want to have a written agreement with your roommate situation, then you should certainly have a signed agreement that outline your responsibilities to them and their responsibilities to you, as well as the beginning and the end of the term.
Yes, I also have, I also have to know, do I have to let my lender know what the situation is? I know that I'm most likely I'm going to have to let the I'm getting conflicting reports. Some people say you don't have to tell them anything at all. Either the HOA or the bank, and other people say that you definitely have to let them know. I don't know exactly, but
hold on, let her answer. Go ahead.
So at the end of the day, you have a ginormous packet of information that you got at the closing table. Those are your loan documents. You can read through those and verify, but I know lots of people who have roommates, and you pay your bills, man. live a good life.
Right. Great call, Noel.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank you for listening. Yep.
Thank you.
404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Those are the numbers to call. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. We will be right back.